The Magic Button by Marcelo. Romero went walking to the other side of the room to get the Wii controls to play. He was peacefully playing, but suddenly he heard the door close. Critic, boom. "I am back," a croaky voice said. Uh-oh, it was Romero's little brother Bobby, who had come from playing at his neighbor's house. "Ugh, not him," Romero said, and went to hide under his bed. "Romero, where are you?" Bobby shouted. Romero was praying for him to not be found. "Ha, got you," Bobby said. "Leave me alone," Romero shouted. Then he went running outside. It was another peaceful morning, where Romero was sitting at the couch in front of the TV, playing with his iPad, until Romero's little brother Bobby came from downstairs and asked so much questions. "What are you playing?" "Something." "Can I play?" "No." "What is that?" "Shut up!" "Why? Can't you be something else than an inquisitive?" Romero asked. "No," Bobby responded. These type of things made Romero's mother go boiling. He didn't burn his head. It's science. They went back and forth until finally Romero lost his patience. "That's it, you little troll! You are dead!" And they started a fight with punches over here, punches over there, kicks that way, kicks the other way. And Romero will get mad and madder and madder, and he wanted to explode. And the fight becomes the World War III. Until finally the fight will end and they will get mad and do not talk again. The next day, Romero went for a walk to the park. He sat on a swing and went swish, swoosh, swish, swoosh, while he think to himself for a moment. Life would be better if Bobby didn't exist. He went back and forth in the swing for a while and started walking again. For a long time of walking, he found a button at the floor staring at him. The button was red blood with white words who said "mute" on it. Romero was confused with what he had seen. He scratched his head and had a great idea. I think this button is for muting people, so I'll point this at Bobby's big, ugly Justin Bieber face to shut him up forever," he said, at the same time he made a bad guy's face. Then he went back home to make his evil trap to Bobby. When Romero got back at his home, he yelled with his creepy voice, "Bobby, I have a surprise for you. I want it fast because I have things to do. Read this." "Moo, mo, me," Bobby choked. "Read it." "Moot, mot, moot, met." "Oh, come on, can't you read the word mute?" "What does it mean?" "It means to you to shut your mouth." Then Romero pressed the button. Now Bobby couldn't talk. "Yippee!" Romero shouted. He felt he was flying. He felt he was at the sky. It was the best day of his life. "Yes, my dream come true. Finally, for years, is the first time I don't hear a single noise from Bobby." He pressed it again and Bobby talked again. Romero said. And he pressed again. Then Bobby didn't talk. "This is kind of fun," Romero said. At last, Romero had the idea to press the button 100 times for fun. But at the last moment, the button gets stuck. "Uh-oh," Romero replied. "Now Bobby will never talk again," Romero repeated. "Wait, that's good, but what am I going to do?" Romero shouted. "I am dead. Mom is going to kill me. If she knows, I'm going to be her hamburger and she will eat my butt first," Romero thought. Bobby was laughing without saying a word for the movements of crazy that Romero was doing. "Oh, shut up. At least I can talk, you gremlin," Romero said. Bobby made a mad face, and Romero went to think again. Romero closed his eyes and breathed hardly. Okay, Romero, do not panic. Think slowly. Wait, how am I going to not panic if Mommy is going to kill me? Then he went into the bathroom and slapped the door. Bam! Romero thought to himself for a moment and went outside where was Bobby. That's it! I have an idea, Bobby. I'm going to get help to fix the button so you can talk again, Romero announced to Bobby. Romero put down the button on the desk and go downstairs and went out of the house as it could hear a bang. When the door closed, Bobby was waiting Romero while tapping his feet. And suddenly, Bobby had a great idea, a great and evil idea. When Romero came back, the button wasn't there anymore. What? Where did the button go? Romero asked to himself. Romero found it out that Bobby was banging the button into the desk, and the button was fixed because it could hear from the button a voice who said, "You have now turned on the magic mute button." Bobby pressed the button and finally Bobby could talk again. Phew, I'm safe, Romero said, but Bobby pointed Romero with the button. Uh-oh, what are you trying to do? Romero said, and Bobby pressed the button. Oh man, now Romero couldn't talk. Romero gets so mad his face was red as a tomato, and at last Romero grabbed Bobby's feet and turned him upside down. Bobby was convinced to let Romero talk again, and he pressed the button to let Romero talk. At last, they both, Romero and Bobby, learned an important lesson that they will never forget. Not to do bad things to the other one, and always be helpful to each other. They both grabbed from the hands and promised to never touch or use that button again. But they both had their fingers crossed. The end. Thanks for watching.